Hello. I should probably make sure that it is recording before I begin. Because knowing my freaking dumbass. And we're good. Welcome. Welcome to Controlled Chaos. I'm your host. It's been a hot minute. I won't lie about that. In honor of our 10th episode, we have reached the double digits now. I have decided to present to you podcast video. Now, you can still listen to the episodes without video. That's completely up to you, but all right. Couple things to update you on. I'm going to try really hard not to move around as much because I know that can be very distracting. That's usually what I do when I just press record without the video. I'm just moving around. I'm moving my hair. I'm switching positions. I'll pause the episode to go up and do something or go and get something, and then I will come back. But now with video, I feel like I'm kind of oddly tied here, stuck here, but that's okay. This is really exciting. I really hope that you can hear me. Today's episode, we're going to talk about fall. It is September 1st when I am recording this episode, which means we have finally reached the Burr months. September, October, November, and December, the Burr months. And I just want to update you on what I've been up to and how I'm going to celebrate and introduce this fall season into my life. Fall has got to be my favorite season. I really don't know. Right now I'm really enjoying it because I moved to Georgia. And since a few of you probably already know since my last episodes, I moved from Florida to Georgia. No, mister. He starts needing my blanket. He has an obsession with blankets, and I don't really know if that's appropriate to show on camera. I want to say even though I made that comment, I'm going to have to say that fall is my second favorite season. Summer is definitely my first, for sure. I love summer. There's something about fall, though, that just resets your life. Kind of. It's much slower. It's much cooler. My cat just fell. I really hope that there's no background noise that is picked up in this. If there is, I am so sorry. Once again, I have lost my train of thought. This is what's so great about audio, is that you can kind of cut out the things that happen here and there. With video, everything's on camera. Everything is inevitable. Well, I guess that's kind of nice for you because now you're going to see everything that I get distracted by. Without further ado, let's go ahead and move on. I compiled a little bit of a list of some of my favorite things for fall. Things that are pretty basic. Everyone kind of knows about the traditional things that you would do. But also just certain things that I have been doing lately. My entire house is decorated, first of all. I have brought out all of my fall decorations today, the 1st of September. You have to. I mean, even though it's not even close to Halloween, that's the time frame that I'm already in. Especially since I don't know if anyone else actually feels like this. I will put up my fall decorations, I feel like middle to end of August or just very beginning of September. My Halloween decorations go up October 1st, and then my Christmas stuff, don't be angry. Don't even yell at me. My Christmas stuff goes up November 1st, the day after Halloween. And I know most of you are going to be like, well, what about Thanksgiving? And what about, fall and all that? Christmas has to last 3 months for me. I probably don't even take my Christmas decorations down until like my birthday, which is the end of February. I'm totally kidding. That is such a lie. But I have taken them down like end of January before, my Christmas stuff. I don't think I'll be doing that this year though. I think I'll put them up December 1st, and then I'll have them up until a little bit after New Year's. I think that's what I'll start doing. Because, okay, this year is very, very important. All of the, how should I say that? Stranger Things Season 5 is pretty much like every single holiday for the rest of the year. You have Volume 1, if you don't know, for those of you who don't know. Volume 1 will be Thanksgiving Day, November. Then you have Volume 2, Christmas Day. And then the finale, which is like the very end, will be New Year's Eve. And it's like, honestly, Stranger Things is my favorite TV show. Thanks for asking. But I feel kind of obligated to keep my Halloween stuff up from then all the way up until New Year's Day. Because I'm like, Christmas, it's going to be so strange this year. Watching Stranger Things Season 5 on Christmas Day with all of your Christmas stuff up, I don't know. Could be interesting. We shall see. I am so ready for fall. I am so excited. I cannot even wait. Everything is just so much better around fall time. With that being said, the weather is cooler. Things start slowing down. Cozying up with the Uggs and the cardigans and the fuzzy blankets and the pumpkin spice, and oh my gosh, it's just the best thing ever. Not to mention family time, holidays, Sherpa, the layers of clothing. It's all just so perfect. Perfection. The first thing that I do to get into the fall season, I bring out all of my decorations and I take advantage of all of the fall sales. With that being said, I am going to Marshall's, I am going to Hobby Lobby, I am going to TJ Maxx, and I'm getting all the fall garland, the pumpkins out, the neutral colors, the orange, the brown, the dark green, which is already kind of like my vibe based off of what you can see if you're watching the video version. I have a brown comforter on my bed. The pillows behind me are flowers. This is kind of like a boho like basket here, and then my favorite color is green. So I have a fuzzy green blanket that lays across my bed. So I kind of already have that fall vibe going. But I'm going to all the stores and I am just compiling mine, and I'm just loading my entire house with fall decor. The candles, the cinnamon scented sticks, the nice bath towels, you name it. You name it. That's exactly what's going on. I have a very, when it comes to decorating, I have a very like organic, minimalist, modern, earthy, boho vibe. Like everything is earth tones. I don't like anything that's gray. I hate gray. I don't like anything that is white, even though everything in here, all the walls and doors are white. And then like a light blue, like too much blue. Anything that's like a gray, cool tone, like it's just not my vibe. Something that is warm and cozy feeling is more of my vibe. I'm a sucker for like anything that is wood. So like you're just organic, like wood vibe is what I have in my house. And it just keeps me kind of close to earth in that way. But yes, first things first, we're decorating. We are absorbing ourselves into the fall setting with just fall decor all over the house. Second thing I do, I always try to bring back nostalgic fall traditions, such as painting or pumpkin carving. Painting pumpkins, carving pumpkins. I want to say like once it starts getting cooler, like a little bit more towards the end of September, beginning of October is when I'll do that, when I will carve pumpkins, because living in Florida and carving pumpkins was a big no. Those pumpkins would disintegrate after like 3 days outside because it was so hot. So once it was much cooler, then I would start bringing the pumpkins out. The second thing I'll do, baking. Baking everything. Pies, cinnamon rolls, pastries. I mean, plus I want my house to smell like a bakery. I want my house to smell like a baked good. Like the minute that you walk in, it's just like cookies and muffins and cinnamon rolls and blueberry pie and apple pie. Like that's exactly the vibe that I'm getting in. The next thing on my list that I will do to completely indulge myself into the fall setting is by watching some fall entertainment, fall or autumn, Halloween, just spooky related movies and TV shows. As of right now, I've actually never seen this show. I am watching Gilmore Girls for the first time. I know. I don't know why I'm late to that party, but it's so good. If you haven't watched Gilmore Girls, you should totally do it. Plus, I'll start watching a lot of just Halloween movies. You know, the old-timey. Hocus Pocus is something I just recently watched. Practical Magic. So good. Stranger Things, my favorite show ever. Coraline is my favorite Halloween movie ever. Every single time that I bring someone new over to my house, I make them watch Coraline. Around this time, of course. Whenever there's like Halloween parties or there's, watch parties or just a Friendsgiving or something where I have a get together. Coraline is always played. Coraline is the best Halloween movie ever. It's so good. Little bit creepy, but that's also the only creepy movie that I will watch, or the only scary movie that I watch, because I'm a little bit of a pansy and I'm not a fan of scary things. I also indulge myself in a lot of food and drinks that are relating to fall. Pumpkin spice, the best. There's a lot of people that I know actually that do not like pumpkin spice. And I kind of get it, but it's also like a bit like cinnamon, sort of. Well, I can see how people would choose one over the other, to be honest, but hey, to each your own. I'm a huge fan though. Anything that I make is pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin spice ice cream, pumpkin spice, tea, pumpkin spice, whatever it is, you name it. I'm adding pumpkin spice to everything. Pumpkin spice candle. I want everything in my house to smell like pumpkin spice. It's the best thing in the world, truthfully. Never tried cider though, like a hot cider. Maybe that's something new that I'll do this year. I'm not really sure. Apple cider is really good. I'm a huge fan. Other than the food and the drinks though that I indulge myself into, I always find a way to transition my summer wardrobe into fall wardrobe. So, for example, if it's some kind of cropped polo, or not even cropped, if it's something that's just like a nice buttoned up shirt with a collar on it, I would always mix something up where I will wear that collared shirt over a long sleeve, and then tuck it into a skirt with some nice boots or some nice Uggs. Honestly, you can get pretty creative. Layers for fall. This is also what makes it so perfect. Layering is your friend. A nice trench coat with a scarf with tights underneath. Say less. Plus, too, you can just get really creative with the accessories. The handbags, the shoes, the hats, the jewelry, you name it. I also consider a pumpkin spice latte to be an accessory in your outfit as well. I'll do the same thing. Anytime I'm out, pumpkin spice latte, nice Instagram photo is right there in the corner. It's the best. To balance back about the home and the decorating aspect of it all, I'm always trying to do DIY projects, either for Christmas or Halloween. I love creating things, and indulging myself in a DIY project just helps bring the vibe so much in the house. I love it. A couple things that I do. I have a lot of artificial trees. Something that I will do, I will take a garland, like a fall leaf garland, and I will take all the leaves off of it, and then I'll zip tie them into the tree so that it kind of looks like the fake tree is growing fake changing color leaves. It's really hard to explain this DIY project, but I have an idea that you know exactly what it is I'm talking about. The next thing is that throw pillows. Color is honestly the best thing that I'll do. I'm not afraid to throw an orange pillow on my couch next to a green or red or a brown pillow for that matter. I also think too, when you have a space like a bedroom that has nothing but white walls, white doors, get more creative with the furniture that's in there. Throw a yellow chair in there with a nice green blanket on top of it. I think that is so great. I really think rugs and pillows and curtains really can light up a space. I have dark green, like a army green, nature color green for my curtains in my bedroom. My curtains are green, and it just lights up the entire space. As weird as that sounds. And it's just something that I have done recently that gets me so excited. When you just involve color. I have found majority of my treasure hunts at TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, shout out. That's truly where you're going to get all the best prices, to be honest, because decorating is so expensive. I mean, well, everything is so expensive, but especially something that is only going to come out for like a month or two within the entire year. It's like, save some money. Go purchase something that's 50% off and put it in your house. Another thing they'll do, life hack. Sorry to web up, switch off, I meant. But start purchasing all of your Christmas stuff right now. Right now. Go on Pinterest. That's another thing. I'm webbing off again. Here I go. Pinterest. Everything. Pinterest is like, I spend all my time on Pinterest. Is actually insane. I don't want to look at my screen time on that app. But I am Christmas shopping right now in September 1st. And I am really packing up. I also know I have a friend. She tells me that she gets all of her Christmas stuff and her, fall decor, Halloween decorations, XYZ, way after the holiday for the following year. So like for Christmas, she will get them like New Year's Day, or she'll get them like after January 2nd or something. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's genius. Because then by the following year, she already has all of her decorations. To be honest, I don't really know if I would ever do something like that, because what if trends change, or what if my mind changes and I have to end up getting rid of stuff, or if something doesn't work And I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to have to return something that I purchased like a year ago. So I'm like, I don't know if I would do that early. But, you know, hey, to each your own. Whoever does that, that's a genius. Like, because around the holiday time when everyone's trying to decorate, oh my gosh, there's like barely any sales. They take advantage of everyone, which I understand, but you know, hey. I'm also just a very frugal person. Like any sale, I'm here for it. Ugh, I'm such a fan. Other things I try to indulge myself into: activities, pumpkin patches, corn mazes, hay rides. You know, I am doing that stuff as an adult. I don't care if my childhood is gone. I'm still going to do those things. And they're actually, you know what? They're actually way more fun as an adult. I remember a hayride and I was just kind of like, whatever. Like, it's fine. But now that I'm an adult, oh my gosh, I'd jump out of my socks for a hayride. Are you kidding me? And a pumpkin patch, I never really truly appreciated a pumpkin patch until I was an adult. And I'm going there so much this year. It's my favorite. I also just love like fall photography. I mean, I'm not a photographer, but there's something about taking Instagram photos when it's fall and you just have a natural earthy background and a cute outfit. There's just something that is just amazing. But I mean, I guess you can also say the same thing about summer. You know, wearing a nice, cute swimsuit, being in front of the beach, being on the beach, being in the water. It's just like picture perfect. Another thing that is just super excited is fall-related podcasts, much like this one. Fall-related episodes, it really just sets the tone. It sets the vibe. It gets people ready for the season. I am pumped. I am excited. There's something more exciting about it now that I am in Georgia, because it's really nice seeing the seasons change. I am sorry, but I didn't have seasons when I was in South Florida. It was hot. It was 90 degrees every day all year round, basically. And now that it's fall, it's like, you know, the earth is really spinning. Anywho, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. For those of you who are watching, if you are not watching, thank you for listening. And new episodes every single week. I'll jumble it back and forth between video and audio, depending on what is discussed. But